fact, it's interesting side note, and you've heard me talk about the fact that Hebrew words are built. Well, one of the word for man in Hebrew is the word Adam, right? Is the word Adam. And it's spelled Aleph, Daled, Mem. Every Hebrew letter has meaning, it has significance. The letter Aleph represents God. And God said, let's make man in our image. Daled Mem, these two words spell the word blood. And we know that the life of the flesh is where? In the blood. So what is a man? A man or a woman, by the way, God called their name Adam. Adam later called her name Eve, right? So what is a man or a woman? We are God-like creations with flesh and blood. But see, Hebrew words don't have vowels, right? They just, Hebrew words don't have vowels. So what do they have? They have, no, that's not what I'm looking for. I just used this. So Hebrew words don't have vowels. They have only consonants, and these consonants, I gotta get rid of all this stuff, sorry. Okay, so they have only consonants, and what they do is they put like symbols, like they're called nakud. And so like if I go like this, that part, I gotta change back to my marker now so I can write. So if they put this under that, then it makes it make the ah sound like abba, ah. And then adom, if I put a dot here, this is adom, right? But if I don't put those there, and if I put the me, now this says adame, which means what? I will compare myself, or I will become like. And so it shows us that the same word, depending on how we pronounce it, this means I will become like. I'll make this part of me more like that part of me, and make sure this part of me is yielded to that part of me. I'm supposed to make the flesh and blood part of Myron yielded to the spirit, the God part of Myron. Making this yield to this and making this more like this is the purpose of our lives, to become more than we are. Spirit is infinite, flesh is limited. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is what? Weak. We need to make the flesh yield to the spirit so that we can accomplish more from and with our lives. But most people don't do that. Most people don't even attempt to do that. What do? They just, everybody's going to win. Everybody's going to pass. Everybody's going to get, you're all winners. If you're in a competition, you ain't all winners. Anything, there's first place and there's every other place. Right? And first place gets a W, every other place gets what? An L. That's how life works. We are supposed to be seeking to maximize our potential, making ourselves more than we are. See, people who are not striving to maximize their potential in what? In every aspect of their lives. They resent the struggle of life. In this life, you shall have tribulation. But if you're not working to become more than you are, if all you're doing is existing, you're going to resent the struggle of life. You're going to be like, I don't like this. Why? Because you don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. You don't see the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. You don't see the finish line while you're running around the track. You're just like, I'm just doing this. No wonder most people are frustrated. There are a couple of books that I would recommend that you read. One is called The Coddling of the American Mind. And it's showing you how our schools and our colleges and our universities are creating a bunch of weak-minded, mamby-pamby, whimpering, tantrum-throwing babies in adult bodies.